Well, back at it again. It's about time to head out to another trip to the ranch. Today is December 21st, 2025. I'll show you what's in the trailer going out for this trip. So Ben's, this is the longest trip that I get to go to the ranch for the year. It's 2 weeks. For my Christmas trip, I'm taking the excavator. I plan on doing mostly dirt work this trip. Got a spare tire there for the trailer, another spare here. And I've got another spare out at the ranch in case one blows on the way out there. Fuel cans for the machine. This is water in these 30-gallon drums. Water in this 55-gallon drum. And then right here I've got a 30-gallon gas caddy that'll have diesel in it. That's pretty much it that's going in the trailer besides, you know, tools and that kind of stuff. So I'm fixing to do a little repair job on the neck on this gooseneck trailer. It's got quite a bit of play in it. You can see I've done a little patch in here and it's already torn. Probably could put a good heavy plate over this and stop that from happening the most part, but you can see the pin's also getting wore out. So I think what I'm gonna do is just push it all the way up like that and put a bead around here, just weld it together where it's not adjustable anymore. I don't adjust it anyway. The loads are almost the same weight every time. Got my little tombstone welder, which pretty much every garage in the US that has a handyman living there has to do it. I've got a little bit of 7018 rod left and some 6013 I'll be using to make this happen. Let's take a look at how the plants are looking, the trees and whatnot that's going to be going to the ranch later. We're growing here at the house. So it is December, as I said earlier. Everything's going into fall mode. Of course, most parts of the US besides the South look a lot more wintry than this. It's 72 degrees Fahrenheit right now. It's pretty warm. That's a classic South Texas winter though. It was about 40 degrees the other day. These are the two types of mulberry in Texas. You can see this one has a split leaf. This one's a single heart leaf. We got a few of those here. They came from volunteer from a bird dropping. All of them were growing within an inch of each other. I separated them and put them in 15-gallon pots. The palm trees have gotten considerably larger since last time y'all saw them. This is all Russian deal here. Multiple pots of that. Got some garlic coming up. I'm hoping we get a mild winter this year because I don't have the place to store these if it does get real cold. So they're just gonna have to tough it out here. They're getting pretty good size now though. Have a little bit of a trunk starting on a few of them. These are the very first palms. You gotta watch it down here. They got some spikes that'll get you good. Just a little bit of a trunk starting down there. Definitely coming along though. I'm thinking next May when I go out there for just a couple day trip, I'm going to take a couple of these larger ones and plant them in some ideal locations that I believe they'll be able to make it without me there. Of course the English walnuts are all dormant. Filbert nuts or hazelnuts, they're dormant. Chinese chestnuts, dormant. The bur oaks still have leaves as of now. And I've got a whole bunch more bur oak acorns from this year that I planted that came from the trees across the street. I'm hoping to get some more starts of them. Loofah's looking pretty sad because it's dipped into some cooler temperatures. It doesn't like anything below 50 degrees, about 10 Celsius. Still got some decent sized loofahs on there. I don't know if they'll completely mature before we get a cold snap that makes them want to rot, but I've got a bunch of loofahs already. I don't know that I actually need any more. Well, let's get this neck on this gooseneck trailer welded up so I don't have it flopping around and end up breaking the pin on me later on one of those gravel roads out in the middle of nowhere. Here's what we're looking like, fixing to put a little bit of enamel paint on it. I think it'll be pretty solid. Well, there we are, finished product. I think that'll work for a good many years to come. I don't think I'll have any more issues with it moving on me. Well, hopefully this trip to the ranch goes nice and smooth, no blown tires or broken leaf springs or any of the problems I have in the past. I guess we'll see. Looking forward to seeing what the pond looks like. Well, I made it out to the ranch. It was a drama-free trip for the most part on the trailer. I did have a rim that was cracked by the time I got here. Lost about 60 pounds of air in one of the tires, but it didn't come off the rim, so no complaints here. Looks like I need to buy another rim. Going on about 36 hours with no sleep due to working overtime the day before I came here and not having time to get the trailer packed. So, yeah, feeling a little rough. So we caught a rain event. Let me show you what that looks like here at the pond. So there's quite a bit of salt deposited around the edges since I was here last. You can see it all over there too. Some of it right in here. It's more than just salt, you know, there's magnesium, all types of different minerals in it, but good bit of salt. So the pond is a little bit higher than it was last time I was here. It was definitely an overflow event, which is what I need to happen to get all this salt out of here. The salt's coming from this ancient seabed that was here. This was all part of the inland sea about 299 million years ago. That's what the experts say anyway. So every time I dig it, it exposed more surface, and then it gets water on it, and that salt comes to the surface. So over time, that'll wash out, and you know, it'll just be a, for the most part, freshwater pond. Yeah, it's a beautiful sight to come and see it full like that again this late in the season. We're looking real good. We've had a lot of growth through here. All that grass came in nicely. We did catch a freeze since last time I was out here. So some of the pecan trees, you can see that the leaves were green when that freeze came through, and the stem looks good on it though. It's got, you know, nice greenness to it, so that'll be good for next year. Well, that's how things are looking here at the pond. I'll do a walk around video, you know, looking at everything in more detail later. I've got a bunch of things I need to get done before it gets dark on me. Excavator is out by the gate still, do that section of road. I can't make it up with in the trailer. That's one of the things that I do plan on working on this trip. We'll see if I get it done or not. Well, if you like what I'm doing out here and you want to help speed this project up, there's a few ways to do that in the description. Buy me coffee is one, Amazon's another. Every little bit will get me closer to me out here full time and making this project go a lot faster. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.